Blues University. No, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Slow ride. Take it easy. I have no voice for this. Hey, guys. I do not have the upper register to sing Slow Ride by Foghat. However, I have a 3-string cigar box guitar, and I'm going to show you how to play the rhythm to Slow Ride, and it's going to be a great way to teach you rhythm. Now, I've been doing these Blues University classes, and the idea is to give you guys all the basics where I break everything down, I slow it down, and I help you get the very foundation of blues and blues rock in this case. And today we're going to be looking at the rhythm guitar part to Foghat's Slow Ride, because it's going to teach you, especially with your picking hand, it's going to teach you rhythm. I like to teach you cool riffs that make you feel good as you're practicing, because if you're not enjoying it, you're not going to learn it. So I kind of cheat, and I pick only the juicy things to teach you. And they're still going to give you all the foundations you need to learn how to play. Now, this song is Slow Ride by Foghat. Now, Slow Ride is one of those songs that actually was one of the songs that inspired me to play slide guitar. Now, the cool thing about this is once you grasp this rhythm, you can actually speed this up and just tweak it a little bit for another Foghat song, their cover of I Just Want to Make Love to You. So, as you can see, Foghat was really into that chugging kind of rhythm. The cool thing is both of those songs are in the same tuning, in the same key. So once you learn Slow Ride, you can go onto YouTube, dial up I Just Want to Make Love to You, and mess around with it and get into that. So first of all, I'm going to get my little tuner here. This is one of those tuners from my buddies at CBGs. I actually used Sharpie marker all over it so it wouldn't be all black so I could find it, because I'm always misplacing it. So usually we tune our cigar box guitars to open G. Now this song is in open A, which if you have a 3-string slide guitar or a 3-string fretted cigar box guitar tuned to open G, you will be able to change your tuning to this, because all you're doing is taking the strings up to A for the lowest, A, E, A. You're just tightening your strings up one step, A, E, A. You're now in open A. Is that in tune? Someone asked me in one of the comments, why does it always sound like a cigar box guitar is out of tune? Because it's a cigar box guitar. It's an imperfect instrument. That's why I chose it in the first place. All right, Slow Ride. Now, what I want you to first learn and what we're going to break down is the picking hand. The main number one thing you guys are asking for is picking hand, picking hand, picking hand. We're going to break this down. Okay, to start with, you are going to need a guitar pick. For me, I use a medium pick, like a Fender medium is what I use. It all depends on what you're comfortable with. But the idea is you hold your pick and you're relaxed. You don't want to do this, and I've said this in other lessons, but it bears repeating. You don't want to strangle the crap out of your pick. You want to hold it and be able to strum it with your arm, with your wrist, however you feel is most comfortable. Now, the Slow Ride rhythm is this. It's one of those rhythms just gets in you, and just the entire audience starts going like this. And let me tell you something, if you're ever writing songs and you test them out in public, and if the audience starts going like this, that's a song you keep. Now, there's two things going on. First of all, I'm strumming this where it's up and down the whole time. I'm using this hand to dampen the strings, where this hand is continuing to strum. This one will dampen the strum that I don't want to hear, and now listen for it. And one and two and one and three and one and. Basically, it is blocking out the 2 and 4 beats. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. See how it's doing that? Now don't worry. I'm going to slow this down. I'm going to make it make sense to you. I just had to show you what's happening. So get your pick nice and relaxed. Get your hand on your fretboard. Don't worry about your slide right now. And we are just going to go like this. To slow it down, I'll slow it down. Remember, you can always rewind this video. You can also fast forward to get past some of these things if you've got the technique. Let me slow it down. That is the main chugging rhythm that I want you to learn. It can be used on so many different things, but Slow Ride's such a kick-ass song. Let's learn Slow Ride. So, try to go a little faster. Once you get down, take it at about this pace. Now, this video could end right here, because this is a great lesson to stop, even right here, so that you can learn this rhythm. But we're going to take it forward because you want to learn most of the song. So, Slow Ride goes like this. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm doing that chug first, and then I'm going up to the 5th fret, and that stubby slide is going the whole way across. It's going from the 5th to the 3rd, but those, it is just doing one strum on the 5th, one strum on the 3rd, and then back to the chugging rhythm. Now let's slow this down. You notice how I slide up to the 5th fret? It just adds more blues to it. Another thing, as I go, see this finger here? It's resting behind the slide. Why do I rest this finger behind the slide? Because it cleans up the slide sound. If I let it like that, you might get the raspiness. But if you put your finger behind there, you clean up all that raspiness and you get more defined notes. That's another thing that you may want to mess around with as you're goofing around practicing and doing your slide. See if you can have your finger rest behind the slide, and that will clean things up. So back to the riff. Slow it down again. I'm going to give it to you slow again one more time. Follow along. Starts with the chugging rhythms and then 5th fret, 3rd fret. And remember, that slide goes on top of the fret line, not in between. It goes on top. Always on top, and you don't smash it. You just touch the strings. Just touch those strings. And if your hand is like this, the chord is going to be out of tune. You need to be perpendicular to the strings and parallel to the fret. You got it? No? Rewind a little. Yeah? Okay, let's go ahead. I am using the Stubby slide, my King slide from stubbyslide.com. You can use a spark plug socket. You can use other slides. The idea for the 3-string cigar box guitar is you want a short slide in order to move in and out of the strings. A lot of people have asked me, Shane, do you have a Patreon account? How can we support your channel because we like your lessons? I'm old-fashioned, all right? I see Patreon as a way of begging, and it makes me uncomfortable. So if you do want to support this channel, go to Stubby Slide, get a King Slide, or even King Slide comes in a collection. This is called the Trinity, which is steel, glass, and brass. And the Trinity is 3 slides in its own gig carrying case. That's also at stubbyslide.com. That's how you support this channel. Either go there, or if you want the cool blue shirts like this, you go to guitarrags.com. So as you know, in Slow Ride, there are lyrics of I'm in the mood, rhythm is right. Well, I'm in the mood, rhythm is right. Move to the music, we can roll all night. The cool thing about that is everything I taught you in Blues University Part 1 and Part 2 goes into this part. So let's take a look at the verses. I'm in the mood, rhythm is right, move to the music, we can roll all night. He's using that chug. I'm in the mood, rhythm is right. You notice I'm doing something here. What am I doing with this? What is giving that chord? It's simple. We're going to the Stubby Slide technique where I'm taking this slide, I'm taking the tip right here, and I'm hitting middle string, 2nd fret, and I'm letting the low string and the high string ring out. So it's I'm in the mood, which is open strings, I'm in the mood, and then it goes to the middle string, 2nd fret. Rhythm is right. Move to the music. We can roll all night. So you know I'm going to slow this down and break it down, okay? We're going to hit this part. See that? It's hitting that middle string, 2nd fret. Even like this. I'll slow it down. One thing that I changed in my technique as I'm doing this is, you know how we dampen the strings with this hand? When I'm doing this, my hand is kind of curled and gnarled. So to get that chug, I'm actually taking my chubby little side of my hand here and I'm just pushing down on the strings. So I'm mixing the chug with this. Slow it down, Shane. I know. Do you need it slower than that? Okay, I'll do it a little slower than that. Rhythm is right. Move to the music. We can roll all night. Yeah, that's it. That's the verse. I'm in the mood. Rhythm is right. Move to the music. We can roll all night. And then it does this. It goes to the 3rd fret. Ooh, and then to the 2nd fret. Ooh, or it's just one strum. Ooh, slow ride. Ooh, 3rd fret with that middle string and let the other ones ring out. Ooh, 2nd fret middle string. Ooh, ooh, slow ride. Ooh, slow ride. I'm in the mood. Rhythm is right. Move to the music. We can roll all night. Here's the ooh ooh 3rd fret. Ooh. And now if you want, it could add to it. When that you go to that ooh with a strum, you may want to take your hand the whole way around like Pete Townsend. Slow ride. So one more time on the verse. I'm in the mood. Rhythm is right. Move to the music. We can roll all night. Ooh, slow ride. Take it easy. I just don't have the vocal range to sing in the key of A there. Usually with my band, I'm somewhere in the key of G for many songs, and others I take it way down lower. So these are the two main rhythms of Slow Ride. Basically, this lesson can't even be split up between the first part and the verses. Now, there's other parts in the song. There's the lead. And I'm actually going to save that for another lesson because somebody asked me to teach a lesson on soloing. And being that this lesson is probably going to hit a half hour, I want to keep it concise. So there you have the two main rhythms to Foghat's Slow Ride. Just remember, I taught you this song in the key of A, which is what Foghat played the song in. So once you've learned these parts, then since you're on YouTube, type in Foghat Slow Ride and play along to it. And start to play with it, and don't just sit there alone. Play along to them. And then once you get these, you're going to notice if you dial up Foghat, I Just Want to Make Love to You. I don't want to make my bed. I don't want to make my bed. It's almost the same song, and it gives you 2 songs for 1 lesson. How's about that? My name is Shane Speal. Again, you want to support this channel, go to stubbyslide.com, get yourself some cool guitar slides. If you want the coolest blues shirts like my Dive Bar Tour shirt, guitarrags.com. And they have sizes up to 5XL, so there's a size for everyone there. guitarrags.com. All right, look for an upcoming lesson, how to do the main solo from Slow Ride. If you hit that like button on this video, more people are going to see it on YouTube, especially people who want to learn how to play cigar box guitar. That's how I spread the word. You know, if you go one step further and share it on your Facebook, then even more people are going to see it. And don't forget to hit subscribe to my channel, because I'm just going to keep throwing free lessons in here over and over and over. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Shane Speal. And I love Foghat. See you guys. Bye-bye. Pick throw.